Hey everyone, welcome to Enter Tai Chi, and today we're going to talk about developing good habits and watching the bad habits. Have you guys ever trained so hard that you're doing it, then when you practice it, you find that you're still going back to the old habits? For example, you're training how to bring your arm in front of you, but somehow you always find that you're lifting your shoulders. Find that you're leaning, and you're always trying to sit, but when you do things, you find that you're leaning. Um, One of the things I always tell my students, you got to watch your daily life habits, because you may train and you may train for an hour or two and focus on that, but the rest of your daily life, you could be doing a bad habit. And what I mean by that is, for example, I teach my students always drive the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, and this. And they may practice that in practice, but at home, they may be going to their cars in the morning to go to work, go home, and their keys are on the table. In this case, we'll use a chair, and they're going like this. And they may reach and extend and raise their arm and their body. Now they're creating a bad muscle memory habit. And so you have to pay attention, or when you're opening a doorknob, you want to use your wrists. Some people may just go and turn from their shoulders and do this. And so even though you're practicing developing proper techniques, you may be encouraging bad habit because of your daily lifestyle, and you have to watch out for that. You have to be careful in how you're picking up your keys, how you open a doorknob. Are you opening a door by leaning into a door before you push? Or are you practicing how to root and drive your energy from it? So pay attention to your daily life in what you do, because even though you can practice right, you could be practicing wrong involuntarily. And you might be shown, I find that I do it, but I still keep doing the old ways, and I don't know how to get rid of it. Maybe it's because you're constantly doing it. Be careful, watch out for things. One of the last things I tell people is, like, I was not aware that my shoulders go up sometimes, and until I got to my later stages. Like, when I went to the bathroom, I would raise my shoulders when I went to the bathroom, and it was something I did a habit. And I had to be aware, like, whoa, as I started becoming sensitive to my body and understand where energy drives, I would go to the bathroom and raise my shoulders. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm realizing I'm not supposed to do it. I'm realizing I'm creating bad habits. And I started lowering my shoulders, be conscious of it. So when I went to the bathroom, my shoulders are now lowered. They're not higher, they're lowered. I'm aware that now my daily life is forcing me to do, or not forcing me, but causing me to do bad habits, because I'm not aware that I'm doing it because of old muscle memory of bad habits. So be careful in what you do, pay attention how you do it, apply what you've learned in your classes or in your lessons or where you're training from, and put that towards your daily life. Picking up your keys, turning a doorknob, opening a door, going to the bathroom, things like that. Sitting on the couch, are you sitting on the couch watching TV with a slouch like this on your body? Or are you sitting with your body properly? Or are you sitting on a chair often like this, or like this, where you're causing slouching? Or are you sitting upright? Are you sitting upright? Are you sitting upright? Or are you slouching a lot? And so if you find that, hey, I have a bad habit of slouching, maybe it's because you're slouching when you sit down. So pay attention to what you're doing. Know and realize everything that you do should involve your training, and develop muscle memory that way. If you do that, you'll find that you're going to be less going to the old ways and developing the new ways better. So your life is your training, and your training should be your life if you're trying to get better at it. And so be aware, be conscious of all that you do, because everything you do, you're training your body one way or another. So be careful, pay attention, watch for your shoulders, make sure you don't slouch. All these rules that you learn in your school or your training with your partners, be careful, watch yourself, pay attention to what you do, and you can find that, practice makes better habits, okay? So the more you do it right, the more your body's going to want to do it voluntarily. The more you do it wrong, the more your body's going to do it wrong. I always tell my students, for every bad habit you make, you need to do 10 good training techniques just to balance that out, and then one more to get ahead of it. So you'd have to do one bad technique, you'd have to do 11 good ones to get ahead of that one bad technique. So I always tell them, you're going to have to do it 10 times just to neutralize that one, and one more to get ahead. And So be careful what you do, because like I said, if you're doing this 3 times a day, that means you'd have to do 33 good habits, good muscle training, just to get ahead of it. So be careful what you do, pay attention. Hope this helps you. It helped a lot of my students. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. And if you guys want to learn more about how our body works and how energy works and what we do, there's a link below that gives you a click that link so you get 5 free videos of all about energy, how it works, and a free ebook all about the human body and how the energy works with our body. Thank you very much for watching.